Welcome to the 2019 U.S. Air Force Design Awards. This program, managed by the Air Force Civil Engineer Center, recognizes outstanding designs focusing on facilities that are not only visually appealing, but also resource and energy conserving. The United States Air Force Design Awards program was established in 1976 to recognize and promote design excellence. Over its history, it has become a viable and important program that is institutionalized within the Air Force. It is widely recognized throughout the federal government and is supported by the enthusiastic participation of notable professionals in the private sector. Much more than simply an awards competition, the winning projects establish the benchmark of design excellence that the Air Force expects for all of its facilities and installations. Each year, 3 levels of awards are given: the Honor Award, which is the highest achievement, the Merit Award, and the Citation Award. Let's take a look at this year's award-winning projects. The Honor Award in Landscape Architecture, Community Park, MacDill Air Force Base, Florida. This community park at MacDill Air Force Base provides a place to celebrate, commemorate, and learn about those who dedicated their time and service at the base and various missions throughout its history. The park provides a platform for future displays along the pathway that leads to the amphitheater. The flag display, the Army Air Corps insignia, and memorial bricks were from previous park design. The redesigned park captures stormwater runoff to improve water quality, and there are no paints or other coatings that present contaminants. New LED lighting fixtures are a dramatic improvement in the lighting quality without causing light pollution for off-base neighbors immediately north of the park. The Honor Award in Facility Design, Clinic, Seymour Johnson Air Force Base, North Carolina. This project at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base replaces a 50-year-old facility with a new, energy-efficient, state-of-the-art primary care clinic. The patient zone, clinical zone, and staff zone are now located on the first floor to decrease the distance from waiting areas to the exam rooms, also condenses the depth of the clinical floor, and groups similar clinical functions together. Spaces are arranged along the medical mall to allow for daylight into the 2-story volume. The upper level of this linear waiting area opens to the green roofscape, which is accessed by bridges floating above the waiting area. Optimal summer shading is achieved through the building orientation, sunshades, and tinted windows. As the largest building on the base, the main clinic's 2-story volume was broken up with a series of notches that keep with the scale of the adjacent structures. The Honor Award in Facility Renovations and Additions, F-35 Field Training Detachment, Eielson Air Force Base. This addition and alteration of an existing building supports the F-35A bed down and provides a space for maintenance training at Eielson Air Force Base. This includes training areas for instructor-led training, interactive workstations, and mock-ups of various F-35A components. The design includes high-tech training labs, shops, engine maintenance and ejection seat simulation training rooms, classrooms, and administrative offices. The main entry canopy leads into the central commons, which brings the students and trainers together in an informal seating area. The primary challenge for this project was the integration of the existing high bay storage space into the overall complex. The design solution for this unique situation included a connecting corridor from the central commons to the ejection system maintenance trainer lab. Conversion of the former warehouse space to serve the high-tech training unit required raising the floor elevation, strengthening the roof structure, improving the energy performance of exterior walls and roof. New electrical, mechanical, communications, and fire protection systems were required. The Merit Award in Facility Design, F-35A Flight Simulator Facility, Eielson Air Force Base. The F-35 simulator building at Eielson Air Force Base features a curved roof and angular canopies inspired by the form of the F-35 fuselage, wing, and tail. The multi-shaded exterior concrete block walls evoke the aircraft's radar-reflective skin. The facility's 6 flight simulators feature 3-dimensional video graphics and are networked to allow for a wide variety of training scenarios including individual and group missions. The design team fully understood the technical requirements of the facility while adapting them to the harsh climatic conditions at the installation. Maintaining 40% relative humidity during the extremely cold and dry winter months required careful detailing and included installing continuous insulation, vapor retarders, and air barrier systems. The building consists of administrative and entry areas on the south side, providing critical sun and warmth for the few spaces populated on a full-time basis. The Merit Award in Facility Design, Fire Crash and Rescue Station, Hill Air Force Base, Utah. The design of this facility at Hill Air Force Base establishes its architectural significance to the installation. The utilization of large structural bays accommodate future renovations as the Air Force firefighting mission evolves. The new drive-through apparatus bay accommodates new, wider firefighting vehicles and provides required ventilation of exhaust fumes when the bay doors are closed. This station supports not only the F-35 fighter wing based at Hill, but a variety of other Air Force and non-Air Force on-base assets as it supports several surrounding communities as well. This new facility required 16 drive-through apparatus bays with direct access to the flight line and non-flight line areas. The locations of the station was critical, as it is oriented to allow for full access to the flight line from either side of the bays. Its proximity to a secured flight line access gate allows the facility to serve the southern portion of the base. The Merit Award in Facility Design, Norway, Italy Reprogramming Laboratory, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. This project at Eglin Air Force Base supports the development and implementation of F-35 mission data for United States, Norwegian, and Italian partners co-located in the same facility. The facility is located near similar reprogramming laboratories supporting the United States, Australia, Canada, and the United Kingdom. The building provides state-of-the-art classified conference rooms, separate programming areas, multiple communication systems, common areas such as a break room, SCIF conference rooms, and work areas for the Norwegian and Italian partner nations. Each of these work areas feature an open office environment to facilitate communication between team members. The image of the facility portrays a highly technical corporate environment compatible with the nearby reprogramming laboratories. The south and southwest exterior walls feature a unique curved structure with steel beams over the pre-finished aluminum storefront. The Merit Award in Facility Design, Reid Health Services Center, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas. To keep pace with the demands of a growing basic military trainee population, this facility at Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland replaces an undersized clinic built in 1967, providing a shared space for 19 dispersed departments into a single building. The most prominent design feature is the two-story common waiting area, with a two-story curtain wall system bordered by composite metal panels. Upon entering the building, the same curtain wall floods the waiting area with natural daylight. The facility actually contains two separate clinics, one for basic training in processing and another clinic for walk-ins. Entry through the east elevation leads to classrooms, audiology, dental, optometry, immunizations, urinalysis, and blood draw, and is designed to support concurrent in-processing of 4 flights. The circulation of this area is separate from the walk-in clinic, but due to the adjacency of this function, is supported by the same staff. The Citation Award in Facility Design, Temporary Lodging Facility, Eglin Air Force Base, Florida. Eglin's new temporary lodging facility delivers a higher level of comfort and overall quality of life for our Air Force members, their families, and guests during transitional stays. The project consists of 3 buildings providing 32 two-bedroom units. The design of each unit splits the 2 bedrooms with a central living area, dining area, and kitchen. 2 accessible units are provided to accommodate guests with disabilities. The relatively narrow, recycled site was previously used for vintage military family housing dating to the 1930s. Compliance with the state of Florida's stormwater regulations required careful attention to erosion control during design and construction due to the site's proximity to a drop-off. On-site stormwater retention areas accommodate runoff from the buildings and associated parking areas. Congratulations to this year's winners.